Hey everybody, this is Stacy Turner with DMOpro, and I wanted to do a quick walkthrough of our DMOpro app. You can get here by going to DMOapp.com, and the first screen that you're going to come up to is probably going to be this Discover screen, and this will give you an overview of what all you can expect within this app and kind of what your options are. So the first one is DMOpro. That's the $9.99 monthly subscription, and then you have the free access option. So whichever one you choose, and I'll walk through both options for you to explain what the difference is. Then you do get instant access and you set up a profile. If you don't set a profile right then, if it just kind of lets you log in, then I do encourage you to go to the profile. So that's in the lower right-hand corner, and set up by adding your picture and just any information. It has a little bit more options for you in here, like you can track your activity history and that sort of thing. So that's in the profile section. So go ahead and do that, and then it will remember you. And this is on my computer screen, but you can also do this from your phone. If you're doing it on your phone, when you're on just into the app, whatever that looks like, you might see something. It kind of looks like this in the lower right-hand corner, and that is just an advertisement from the company that I built this on. So it's their platform. So if you clicked on that, that would take you to their platform where you could build your own app or see what other options they have. So just ignore that. You can clear it out, there's like a little X there. You can just close it out. You don't have to mess with it. And then up in the top right-hand corner of my computer screen, but this would also be on your phone screen, you would click this. It looks like a little box with an arrow, and then you would add it to your home screen. And then it has a little icon or like a logo for the DMOpro, and then you would just be able to click on that to get access later on. But this is the view from my computer. So it's just going to be smaller on your phone. After you have access, you've already set up your profile, then you're just going to click on DMOpro at the bottom, and you're going to see your two options, the free access and then the DMOpro membership. And again, that's the $9.99 a month. So let's walk through that one first, because when you subscribe to that, you get everything in the free option as well. So I just want to show you what is available to you here and kind of give you an idea of why I built this out. So my heart is really to give you guys access to everything and house it in one place. And so the very first thing it's going to come up with is all of the DMOpro Zoom recordings. So this is all from the last year if you missed them, if you want access to them, and then they're broken down into or divided into mindset, skill set, activity, and marketing. So this is the mindset folder, if you will, and then it has all of these from the last year that we've talked with that I felt dealt with more on the mindset side of things. And then same thing you would find on the skill set. So different skills within our business, and then they're all organized in here, and you would just watch them from here, and you could share it with somebody else on your team if you wanted to as well. So that is the YouTube videos there, activity, and then marketing. And then now we're going to get into the mini course section so that you've got some different options. You can do them for yourself. That's why I made them for, is some training for you guys, but also so you could take this and do a training with your team. I'm really trying to equip you as a leader to help not just learn the information yourself, but then take it and teach it, or to lead the discussion within it, because all of the teaching is pretty much built into it. So let's look at the first one. This is finding me. And you've got your option of finding your one word. And so that's going to walk through helping to find your one word for the year. So I give you simple instructions of what to do. So watch this training video first, and just walks you through step by step, and some documents that you could have, that sort of thing. So you could do that with your team in your community. You don't have to do it just in January. It can be a fun event at any time, but all of your resources are there for you, so you're not having to go look up those and take your time on that. The second one is finding me in 2023. And I really had a lot of fun making this, but also walking through it. It was very insightful. I built it off of a call or an audio from Earl Nightingale. And I love to take some of these trainers from the past in network marketing. I mean, just brilliant business mindset. And then how do we apply that to our businesses. And I just think there's such wisdom that he has to share in this. So the very first thing you do is download and print the Finding Me worksheet. So that's right here. This is the PDF, and this is a picture of all of those different files. So the PDF, you would print it out for yourself, or if you're doing it for your team, you could print it out for your team, or they could print it out themselves. Then you're going to listen to the audio first. So listen through it, just listening. And then the second time, listen again with the worksheets in front of you and fill them in as you go. And then the fourth step would be to share your experience and answers with someone that you trust and that thinks the world of you. So that would be someone that's going to be an encourager to you. I can say that I listened to it multiple times. I transcribed it. I was like really taking a lot of notes. And then when I went through the worksheets and I shared that with my husband, what brought about really meaningful conversation for both of us. And I was in tears, and I just like came to a deeper understanding of where I was at that moment. And I found it super helpful. So I wanted to bring that to you guys. So that's the Finding Me course. And then those are 2 mini courses in that side of it. And then you've got the Essential Skills of Network Marketing. And this is an audio by Eric Worre. I kind of talked about this a couple weeks ago. So same thing, I'm going to give you the instructions of what to do, print out the worksheet, and then there's the audio that you're going to listen to, the video with him, and then these are the worksheets that go with it. And again, you can do this with your team. I just did it with mine at a coffee shop, and it was really impactful. They all said, oh my gosh, we got to do this again. So they really enjoyed it. So again, here's a training already built for you. Do it yourself, and then take some time to do this with a team of yours. Even if you have sideline teams, just anyone to grab together and watch this. We did it, I think it was about an hour and a half with the listening to the audio is 22 minutes, but just with discussion and all of that. So build in some time for that. Could be a great Saturday morning training for you. So that's what I have in there now. As I build out other courses, then I will put those in here. So it's just going to keep growing. And then you have a monthly paid membership to it, and you have access to all of that. And then you also have access to everything that's in the free community, obviously. And what that looks like is this week's DMOpro Zoom, the recording for that and the information about it. So you could share that with somebody else. The 7 C's of inviting, we did this a couple of weeks ago, but again, here's the worksheet for you. And then the graphic that you can use this as a training. So this is in here in the free content. So you guys get a feel for what the training, the mini courses are like, and then information about using the planner, the free printables that we've talked about, the different worksheets that are in your planner if you wanted to use those with your team, and then a power hour that's activity based off of what Amanda Wright is doing with her team, and just anyone that wants to join her. But this is the breakdown of the activity that they do. It's mostly on social media, and you can also set the timer here for 1 hour. So that is the information on the DMO free access, and then also the membership, the pro access. The other thing I wanted to share with you is down here in the community section, depending on which option you have access to different communities. And these are just different places where we can chat, where sometimes the Voxer chat gets too much and people will get out if we put too much in there. You can actually come into these, and then you can send a message to everyone. You can ask a question. Other people that have the app can answer the question, and it's just a great place to have some chats going. I haven't really dug into that and walked you through that, but that is available to you guys. And then also you have a way to track your action game points within the book itself, the planner. If you want to track those points and then log them in, it's just some accountability for that. And then setting a timer of DMO activity. You can do that as well, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever works for you. And again, logging your activity that you're on a daily basis. So it's just some fun things that you can build in some accountability for yourself. It's kind of like a box you get to check, and you can input that time and that information, those numbers, and that is all there for you. So I hope that this gives you some clarity of what the difference is and why you might want to upgrade to the membership. And really, this is just a place where I can house all the information for you guys and put it in a course format. Of course, a platform costs money to be able to run it. And so this just helps me to offset that cost for you guys. I love doing these courses. I love bringing them to you, and I hope that you guys find value in them as well. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me personally. I would love to help.